Oh yeah, ridiculously smooth shifting on this bike. Brembo front braking discs for when you make ridiculously bad decisions. Alright, Moto Guzzi lovers, hipsters, old schoolers, and confused scooter guys who accidentally clicked this video. Today we are looking at the new Moto Guzzi 2025 V7 Sport, also known as the most high-tech retro bike that still refuses to use a touchscreen. We got new refined side panels, look at that, and also bar and mirrors over here, and fancy red stitching, so cool looking that it belongs in a Ferrari. Anyway, we have to go and jump on the bike because our plane catched fire and landed at the wrong airport. Ooh. A lot of crazy stuff has been happening, so we have to go ride. Let's go. Alright, like I said, putting on the helmet right now. We are here in Italy, of course, Venice, beautiful Venice, with the Moto Guzzi V7 Sport. Look at that. Yeah, the brand spanking new retro-looking cruiser, which is pretty modern these days, but yeah, we have to be quick, and I'm gonna tell you guys more about it as we ride, because we really have to go. I have no idea how it works. We were so late. Ooh, that looks kind of funky right there. Look at that. Some retro cafe racer kind of bike right here. I have no idea how it works. We were too late for the intro, so we just have to go and wing it, boys. Oh, that is the one and only Moto Guzzi rumble air-cooled engine. Yeah. Oh, it still got the sideways rumble. Look at that. It goes to the side when you give it some throttle. That is a bike with character. This is a real bike with character. Horn? Alright, that works. Okay. Now, of course, we'll get over the new stuff and the specs later on. Now it's just gonna have some fun with the ride. Let's see how the new... Oh, look at that. And also, we don't have a cable anymore. We have a ride-by-wire. Yeah, now we have like a little Italian guy inside of the bike with computer stuff telling me how I control the throttle. Yes, signore, we fix. Now, I don't want to be riding first, because when I ride first, I can't really record the other guy. So I need to look at that. I need you guys to show some footage right here. And if I ride first, I can't really show you guys the other bike, so that is not good. All right, beautiful Italy, beautiful Venice on the V7 Sport. I can already tell this is gonna be like a comfy retro ride for sure. Oh yeah, buddy. So good to be back in Italy. And also Venice, a good place to test the bikes as well, because the roads here are almost as crappy as they are in Rome. Like a lot of potholes, and with the double suspension in the back, we can really test how comfy and how sporty this bike actually is. And it's a little bit in the middle. I have to say, it's not the most comfortable cafe racer ever, but it's also not the hardest. It's like good into the middle. So I can't wait to get into the sunny twisties and really test this thing out, how it reacts. Because from the things I can tell already, it's going to be a lot of fun though. Alright, let's try a little pull-up here. Oh yeah! Not bad at all. Here we go. Oh yeah! Now, I don't really know what triple or quadruple espresso the Italian next to me, behind me, has been drinking on the Aprilia. But as you can see, as you probably see, we left from the Aprilia factory. Here he comes again. He's like totally going at it. Because we left from the Aprilia factory, because this is all from the Piaggio group. The Piaggio group has like Vespa, Piaggio of course, Aprilia, and also Moto Guzzi. Those four are all in one group, and that's why of course we can start with the Moto Guzzi from the Aprilia factory in Italy, and we also have an Aprilia next to us, as you can tell right here. Look at that. The Aprilia 457, dude doing wheelies, doing stoppies and all over the place. But it's not about the Aprilia, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the Moto Guzzi today. Tomorrow we'll be riding the Aprilia 457, but today it's all about this beautiful specimen. And also talking about the gas tank. Now we're talking anyway. The gas tank, 21 liters, ladies and gentlemen. This is like a giant gas tank, so that is a lot more time riding and a lot less time having awkward talking moments at the gas station. If you're as introverted sometimes as I am, hola senor, that is not that is not Italian whatsoever. If you're as introverted as I am sometimes, you know, a bike like this gets you talking at the gas station, and you don't always want that. So yeah, 21-liter gas tank, less talking, hola senor, less talking, more riding. Now also we're going up into the mountains, so the wet is starting to get road. No, absolutely not. The road is starting to get wet. And what happened here? Anyway, the road is starting to get wet, which means it's also getting colder. It's starting to get fresh. Hello, hola senor. And what they also build into it is, this thing does pack a punch. We got like 2-3 more horsepower as last year, like 76 point something. I might be absolutely wrong about this, but I put it on the screen. We had to leave so fast, but I'll get over some more points later on as well. I think it has been raining. Yeah, it has been raining. Now it's a good thing to test out the bike now, because it also has the 6-axis EMU. In my last couple of videos, you guys have me heard talking about this little Italian. It's probably Bosch. It's probably Bosch, you know. What that thing actually does, like a little computer chip inside of this bike that takes care of the cornering ABS. Yeah, for when I'm taking corners, like right here, and I make like stupid decisions and press like the front brake or the rear brake. It takes care of me. It's like a little Italian that's like, you f***ed up. No worries, sir, I fix. I'm gonna make it better for you. So that is a good thing. And also, not only cornering ABS, but also cornering traction control. That's also a very important one. But oh shit, I switched to neutral. That was a bad decision. You see, I'm still making bad life decisions, switching to neutral in the corner. That is pretty dumb. Oh, look at that. We got some picture time here. Woo! All right. That's a whole lot of Italians on this mountain taking pictures, ladies and gentlemen. And that is what this bike is made for. Just chill rides, no high speeds, just cruising, and the engine. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, here's it. Ah, the Aprilia boys. That's for tomorrow. That's for tomorrow. Woo! And also, braking power in the front. We don't only have
breakfast.
We don't only have one disc brake. No, we have 2 this time. 2 disc brakes. Yeah, 2 disc brakes, and also 6-axis EMU. What could go wrong, ladies and gentlemen? What could go wrong? One thing that you notice right away is the ridiculously smooth shifting on this bike. The clutch is like a 7 out of 10, 7, 8 when it comes to smoothness, but because of course it's still a cable. But the gearbox itself is like, oh, it's so ridiculously smooth and shifting up. I really love that. I really love that. Now, just to go over a couple quick facts of the new Moto Guzzi V7 Sport. Look at that aluminium plate right there. The power went up to 67 horsepower and the torque also to 79. And most of it actually kicks in super early. So yes, it pulls hard, even in second gear when you're just trying to behave, you know. Now, the bike has 3 riding modes with the button right over here. Mode 1 is Strada, which means street. Mode 2 is Rain, Pioggia. And mode 3 is Sport, for when you're feeling like Valentino Rossi, but you're just riding this thing to the bakery. And of course you got Strada, which is just the normal street one. And Pioggia is the rain mode, because, well, now, if you're riding through a bowl of minestrone, you're probably gonna need the rain mode. And like I said before, the throttle is now ride-by-wire, so more digital feedback in the throttle. Look at that, we got 2 320mm Brembo front braking discs for when you make ridiculously bad decisions. These 2 will probably help you out if needed. God dang it, that's some big ass disc brake for this bike though. And also something very cool that we have over there, look at that. We now have a fuel gauge. Yes, a fuel gauge. Yeah, a fully LCD display as well. So, which actually means that no more shaking the bike and hoping that the last reserve in your bike will get you home. So a fuel gauge, that is a big plus though. And also something that is pretty darn cool is the bar end mirrors on the side. Because nothing says, I ride for the vibe, like squinting to see what's behind you. Ah, I do love the Guzzi start. Surely it won't running, but listen to that. Listen to the sound. Just like it. A whole lot of mosquitoes there. Here we go, here we go. Feels like going back in time, but with a modern twist. Alright, picture time, boys. Go! Also the front end feels a lot more sturdy and a lot more strong as the other ones. Ah, dang it. They really did something good in the front. Thank you. Now a fun thing that I also noticed, the Moto Guzzi Stelvio has that a lot more as the Moto Guzzi V7 Sport. If you release the throttle and you go into the lower RPMs, the bike does like. And with the Moto Guzzi, with the Stelvio, it does like think, plunk, plunk, plunk. This one is more like. I'm not really sure how to explain that properly, but it has that afterburn, that after brabble like. That's so sweet, so sweet. But this one is a little bit more sweet. That's with the Stelvio. The Stelvio is like really pung pung ding 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 ding. It's like a ridiculously funny and addictive sound. It really makes you feel. It makes you feel alive. It really makes you feel alive, though. But I'm not sure if we can catch that sound, but I can hear it though on the other bikes as well. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? If you didn't hear it, I'm sorry, but it's kind of a funny sound though. Oh, a big dent in the road. Ah, no problem, no problem. Suspension is more than soft enough to handle that. Oh. Yeah, you're probably hearing the clocks of the church going right now. Hey, Moto Guzzi with the rain jacket. Kind of cold there though. It's like 12.5 degrees outside. Yeah, we also got an outside temperature on the Moto. Right, that's kind of badass though. And of course, in our midst is also the beautiful V100 Mandello. Look at that thing. Also very cool with like it's got like the wind flaps where you can set them up when you're like 50 kilometers an hour. The flaps go up. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Aprilia, Moto Guzzi, hand in hand. Look at that. Moto Guzzi, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi, Aprilia. Nice. And some quick facts again for the number nerds out here. They went from 65 horsepower to 67.3. That 0.3 really makes a big difference. Not a huge jump, but every pony counts when you're trying to feel fast in second gear, of course. But the real party is actually in the torque of this engine, because they went from 73 at 5,000 RPM to 79 at just 4,400. And if you're hearing Italians fight, they're just talking. And with these changes, 95% of that torque is already there at 3,500 RPM. So very low revs, which basically means this Italian bike is like, you want to go? Okay, we go. At any gear, we go. That's not really Italian accent, is it? 2025 Moto Guzzi V7 Sport is still very much a V7. It's raw, it rumbles, but now it has tech, it has safety, and it has buttons that do things. And most importantly, it has brakes that work better than a relationship with your ex. And this bike is also available for A2 license. Muchos importante. So a big thank you to Moto Guzzi for inviting me to come to Venice in Italy to ride the new V7 Sport. Fun bike, super smooth, and yeah, really amazed about the smooth gear shifting on this one. If you liked today's video, make sure you smash that like button or gently tap it, I don't judge. And subscribe if you want to see more bikes, more chaos and more questionable decisions on two wheels. Ciao Moto Guzzi, and thank you for trusting me with a bike that costs more than my first car. See you guys next one, drive safe, see ya! Yo guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you also want to make some money on the side with YouTube or become a full-time YouTuber as myself, or you want to build your personal brand, make sure you click the link in the description and check out my free webinar. Yeah, new video, my favorite video.